Low Fantasy Occultist, an Isekai LRGPG adventure by Persimmon. Short summary. Low Fantasy Occultist blends Isekai and LRGPG conventions into a low magic world where system mechanics are subtle, unreliable, and often dangerous. The protagonist is transported from our world into a realm that looks medieval but runs on occult rules rather than flashy spells. Instead of obvious level bars and HUDs, they gain an occultist's ledger, cryptic prompts, ritual slots, and slow, risky progression. Survival depends on learning to read omens, bargain with local spirits, and exploit game-like mechanics that punish hubris. The story balances exploration, mystery, and the moral cost of using system power in a world that fears magic. Core plot beats. Arrival and disorientation. The protagonist wakes in a border village with a strange ledger and a single ambiguous quest. Low magic discovery. Early attempts to use the ledger produce subtle, often unintended effects that reveal the world's fragile balance. Apprenticeship and craft. The protagonist seeks mentors, a hedgebetch, a retired occultist, and a guild scribe who teach ritual technique and rule reading. System anomalies. Glitches, cursed quests, and NPCs with emergent behavior force creative problem-solving rather than brute power. Faction tension. Church inquisitors, merchant guilds, and spirit covens each want the ledger for different reasons. Moral crossroads. Choices about exploiting system loopholes versus protecting ordinary people culminate in a ritual that reshapes local power. Setup for series. The ending opens new frontiers and hints at a deeper origin for the isekai mechanics. Themes and tone. Limits of power. Magic is useful but costly. Every gain has a subtle, often social price. Craft and consequence. Occult practice is treated like a craft with rules, apprenticeships, and ethics. Belonging in a strange world. The protagonist must build community while remaining an outsider. Low fantasy realism. The world feels lived in. Magic is rare, feared, and bureaucratically policed. Tone. Thoughtful, occasionally wry, and quietly tense. Emphasis on mystery and slow, tactical problem-solving. Why readers will enjoy it. Fresh isekai angle. Lit-rag mechanics presented as subtle occult systems rather than overt game HUDs. Character-driven progression. Growth comes from learning craft and making hard ethical choices, not just grinding. World building with stakes. Political, religious, and social consequences make magic feel consequential. Balanced pacing. Investigative beats, ritual practice, and occasional tense confrontations keep momentum without losing atmosphere. Series potential. The premise naturally expands into guild politics, system origins, and cross-world consequences.